who have negative energy and negative words to say, I need you to go somewhere else on someone else's page, not on this page. Because I am being tortured right now and I'm suffering right now. So for those who do care, all I need you to do is listen and drop those hearts. I am a true, smart, bold, intelligent, resilient survivor of human sex trafficking. I was tortured, I was abused mentally and physically, and not only that, my life was a whole lie. My life was pre-planned and set up because the people that stole me, they have 2 sons and 1 daughter. And I guess they decided to adopt. But I guess they was I don't really know the full, but I have so much evidence and so much proof. As you guys, I'm about to get ready to show you. You see it for yourself. I was receiving Social Security fraud. I have not received the check since February. I reported it. Right is right and wrong is wrong. This will make you cry right now. Nobody deserves this, all for the love of money. I deserve justice. I deserve justice. My 3 daughters deserve justice. I was never free. When you're in a human sex trafficking ring, you are never free. You always bounded to the people that human sex traffic you and the outside people. You know why? Because the man, he's a bishop. He's a bishop and his wife is the evangelist. Justice. Okay, so you see it black and white. For those who talking about I'm lying and this, that, and the third, hell no, you see it for yourself. Why am I on child support for a registered sex offender? That don't make sense. I believe they got all 3 of these men to come up against me. They was human sex trafficking my whole entire life. As you guys can see, look at this. Who name is on this? I'm gonna let you see who name, okay? So now, you're seeing it for yourself. These are public records, so that's why I'm showing it. And I'm right. I was kidnapped. You see that for yourself? All right. My story is similar to like Kamaya Mobley, but my story has a twist to it. You see it for yourself. Okay, so I can't make this up. This came from, I saved all my evidence and proof because if it all happened to you, you will want justice too. Okay, this is what I want to read right here. I'm going to show you and I'm going to read it. See that right there? That's my firstborn daughter, date of birth. Came from the state of Florida, right? Listen to this. I'm going to read it for you. All this pain and suffering for the love of money. I shouldn't have to go through all this. My kids should be back in my care and back in my custody. Justice needs to be served. I'm suffering in pain. For those who have a heart, can you please, if you have anything, I'm not begging, it's due to this situation, as you can see, and what I'm going to read to you guys. Okay. No way. It was like a reimburse. And now they're in the system changing stuff. Nope, that's why I have my screenshots. Okay. So, child, Zyla was placed. I'm going to start from the beginning. Some of this stuff in here all this stuff is pain and suffering. Lies. Some of it's true and some of it's not. But I'm going to read it. This is what I'm going to read. Okay, so for those who are listening, number of months, the child has been in care 4 months. History, the mother, Amber Johnson, was arrested back in 2012 for child neglect after an incident occurred and resulted in bodily harm to the mother's young child. The charges were dismissed. However, the oldest child, Zyla Jones, was placed with her biological father. The mother was suffering from some mental health issues and potentially postpartum depression. The mother wanted to become more financially stable. obtain solid employment and to be able to provide the protective capacity necessary to care for her children. The baby that was injured was brought into care, and the mother no longer has custody of her. Child Zyla was placed with his. I'm gonna start over. Child Zyla was placed with his father. Zyla is a girl. I have 3 daughters, but maintained visitation with his mother. Look at there. You see this? What I'm reading? I have to read this, but maintained visitation with his mother during weekends and school breaks in 2019. The father was arrested for sexual battery, and he is still in pre-trial hearing phase. The child has been placed with the father, ex-wife, and she was given power of attorney from the father. The mother is requesting the case reopened to obtain custody of her daughter back. Since her previous incident in 2012, the mother has obtained employment, which she has for over 3 years. The mother has obtained stable housing in 2-bedroom apartment home, and she has financial means to care for the child. Zyla's current placement is with her father, ex-wife Jessica Ruza. She has power over attorney, the child, and is currently providing care for her while the father is incarcerated. The child is not visiting with the father while he is incarcerated and is not communicating with him via telephone. The child stays with her biological mother on the weekend, summer break, and all breaks from school. The maternity grandmother is a safety monitor in place and transfer the child to and from the current placement, as the mother does not drive. The mother has stable employment and has housing to be reunified with the child. The mother has protected capacity to care for Zyla. The father pretrial hearing was pushed to April 28, 2020. The current guardian of the child, Ms. Rivers, also expressed interest in Zyla to stay with her should the home study for the mother be denied for whatever reason. The home study for the mother is still pending. The agency is awaiting background document for the home study to be finalized. There are no additional needs for service at this time per caregiver. Do you hear this? They tried to reimburse things to make it seem like I was crazy, delusional. No. When that happened to my child in 2012, this lady drove me out there. As you can see, these people, she drove me out there to a complex that I never seen, never been in that area, Roosevelt Gardens. She drove me out there and left me out there. They human sex trafficked me, they tortured me, because they kidnapped me, and they ain't want nobody to know. They kidnapped me and stole me from my biological family. This is wrong. I'm standing up for me and my 3, regardless of the situation. You see it for yourself, and you see the names, you see all the evidence. This case is put together. I don't know these people. They stole me from my biological family, and they stole money from me. You sit up there and agree with whoever you want to agree with. Why that girl showed up and left her number? Make it make sense. Why did she come up here talking about for the kids? I haven't talked to that girl in years. You go back, that's why I'm putting these motherfuckers in order. You go back to listen to a couple months ago when I seen her and the boy with the 2 dogs on here. We was walking from, I should have recorded, I don't know why I recorded, when we was walking from Publix one day. She was, so the man that sexually battered and abused me and my daughter and his son, wife, daughter, it's in the courts. Everything is through the courts. They trying to clean it up. No, you can't clean it up. It's too much evidence. I'm suffering. Anybody got a heart? Can y'all send me some cash? Can y'all send me some money to my cash app if you care? Y'all sitting up there and y'all agreeing with them people. No, I'm over here suffering. They took me all through this. Human sex trafficking me. This was never, ever supposed to happen. I won some money. Let me show you something too. I won some money or whatever. and they took my money off a scratch off. Taking money from me. Make it make sense. Listen, look at this. Evidence and heavy proof. All this shit. This will make you cry. I guess they did it because I would never die. They should have just submerged me in some goddamn water. If that's the case, taking me through all this pain. This is God's power across the nation. Y'all better open y'all eyes because God is real. Because how else I'm still moving? How else I'm still breathing? Right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't give a motherfucker about nothing else. I don't care about nothing else. I care about my 3 girls and I care about what is just due and what is right. They know I'm telling the truth. Tell my kid that you're going to put me in a mental institution is wrong. Look at that paper. This they address. Come on now. Social Security fraud. You looking at it. I was stolen, abused, and taken advantage of. Then Child Protective Service going to show up at my damn door. We need to get Child Protective Service away. They need to be kicked out. Throw the whole Child Protective Service building away and the system. So much stuff happening out here. Look at that. All right, come on now. Who address is this? I got the report. That's his. Sit up here and agree with them people if you want to. I know it's sad. I know people trying to save themselves, but no, this is wrong. And I'm standing up for my 3 daughters. They in danger. All 3 of them men got a record. They set me up with him. That's sick and it's sad and it's wrong. And I'm sitting up here with no money, no food. You see it for yourself. You see the information for yourself in black and white. Don't talk to me. Just drop them hearts. Don't say hi to me. Drop them hearts. They whole family, throw the whole family away. Them people was living off of me. Open your eyes. I got so much proof and evidence. Come on now. This real. Nobody, it seemed like the whole world against me. Nobody ain't sent me no money yet. I'm sitting in here, but that's all right. And it's God's plan and it's God's power. It's okay. It's all right. I take it anyhow. This lady moved me out here to these apartments. Make it make sense. It's a human sex ring. This is huge and it's big. In the system changing stuff. I'm already ahead a step of it. You see it, you reading it. Got my kids in danger. My kids are better off with me. I'd rather go out on the streets and ask for help. People was helping me. They know that was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong by the justice system. Those people sitting up there agreeing. You can't run from this. They not finna do me like this no more. Then talking about just apply with Child Protective Service. You don't sit down some damn well and open your eyes to the truth, all this evidence and proof. Bring me my motherfucking kids. I'd rather for them to be in here with me than to be with them. To be with them men. Don't say nothing to me. What really ticked me off, I talked to my daughter the other day and she said that they gonna put me in a mental institution. Are y'all delusional? You don't tell no kid all this evidence and proof. They tried to reverse it and they tried to get me to have a criminal record to dress it up so they'll never get caught. It's out the bag. You see the name, who on his Social Security. I ain't received the check because I reported it in. All this proof and evidence. All this torture. If y'all have a heart, send $1, send $2, send whatever you can send. Amber J 1990. Please. Human sex traffic ring. That's why I'm out here in these apartments. The truth has been revealed. I was looking for it. I passed my test. Then you know it's, then look at this mess. Look at this. You see it for yourself. This is sad. It'll make you cry. You can't say nothing. Nobody can't say nothing. I passed my test with flying colors. And then they gonna put this right here. She 8 and she 13. I never lost custody of my girls because I was human sex trafficked and I was set up. My life was pre-planned, set up because these people stole something that belongs to me, and I deserve every drop, every penny, every goddamn thing there is. All this pain and suffering. I passed my test with flying colors, and they tried to. Then when the two people, y'all see the two investigators on there, when I P-test, the lady said, and I opened up the door for them because I had nothing to hide. It had to happen this way because so people can see who these people really are and what they did to me. Not only to me and my 3 daughters. Foolishness. Every drop, every penny. If y'all care and y'all listening, send me something. And then if I was wrong and they looking and watching, why that girl that came here, why her ass ain't send me nothing yet? Talking about she want to help me for the kids. Bitch, you see me in here struggling? I'm struggling because of them. This is a real story, just like Kamaya Mobley. But my story has a twist to it. I was kidnapped and they stole money and they stole me from my biological family. Me and my family deserve justice. They know I'm telling the truth. They didn't want it to get out. I'm so tired of this. It seemed like a never ending, because they waiting for me to die. Before I die, people would know the truth. I ain't dying, I'ma live. Child support for a registered sex offender. Then they trying to do the same thing again. No, you're not gonna reverse it. I'm not like those people. I'm not gonna get a criminal background. I'm not gonna harm myself, hurt myself. No, I deserve justice. You can't tell me nothing. This wrong. You see it for yourself. In 2018, let me tell you something too. I was set up. You know why I was set up? Because okay, so these people, he's bishop, she's evangelist. So they know a lot of people. So I was going to church with this young girl. And somehow or another, you know how you part ways with somebody. And then she hit me up in 2018. No, she hit me, matter of fact, she hit me up in 2016. And I wasn't trying to talk to her or whatever. So she hit me up again in 2018. She hit me up again in 2018. She was like, hey, we hung out a little bit. And then she was like, I'm waiting for my place to stay. She was like, I'm waiting for my place to stay. Reminded she know these people, right? She was like, I'm waiting for a place to stay. I think it's like 3 weeks. I've been staying in a hotel or whatever. And she knew that I care about them kids. So this girl, so I thought about it. So I had let her came and stayed in here or whatever. I helped her 3 kids, and she was pregnant, and her man. I'm just that type of person. So she sat in the apartment and ain't say nothing. I spent more time with her kids than she spent time with her kids. It was a whole setup. Let me tell you something else. Okay, so the 3rd week came by. I was getting a little irritated, so I went on Facebook. I was just, you know what I'm saying a little stuff, because I'm like, you stand with me. Why you not speaking to me? Whole time I was being set up. That's why I say my life was pre-planned and set up. So okay, so the 3rd week she said something to me. She was like, you putting it all on Facebook or whatever. And she was like, that's my personal business. Y'all, the next day, Me and my daughter, we would sleep in a room. My daughter was 2 years old at the time, 2018. Me and my daughter sleep. I'm waking up. I see her standing in my room at the door, big and pregnant. And she said, "You hurt my son. You did this, that, and the third to my son." And she was like, "Child protective service is on the way and JS on the way." I said, "Okay." I said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "You've been sitting on this you've been sitting on this couch for the longest. You should know what happened." And so, what happened after that? So so I'm trying to get my thoughts together. So, I told her, I said, "Well, hey," I say, "Hey, you go ahead and get your stuff and get out and wait for JSO to be on the way." And she said no. Then she brought her sister in the room. I never saw this girl a day in my life. I never saw her a day in my life. So she brought her son in the room and she was like jerking him around. She was like, "Tell her what you did. Tell her." And he said, "Amber, I'm sorry." And she punched her son. And I was like, "What?" And so her baby father grabbed the son. And these girls, she big and pregnant, the girl that I helped out, she hopped on me. I was laying down. She hopped on me. That's how my face looked like that. The girl was like, "Bow, bow, bow." And then her sister jumped in. She was like, No, you're pregnant." And both of them jumped me. The girl, her sister had on some goddamn boots. Them people that you see, they told her to come in and kill me because they jumped me 2 times. I'm not violent. So they jumping me or whatever, they kicking me in my face. The girl, her sister had on some rings. She punching me in my face. I got a video. She punching me in my face. Bow, bow. So they left. And so she was gathering up her stuff. And I'm just in the room because I'm already I'm out of it. And so, what else happened? Okay, so then they came back to jump me again. And that was it. And then they ran. And I called. They was coming back again to jump me, which I have evidence and proof of that. They was coming back, but I had to unlock the door and I had them picked up my bed and put it right there, and they was like, "Boom, boom, boom, let me in." And I had called JSO. And they came at the last minute. They allowed them to leave. They set that up. You know why they set that up? So when JSO came or whatever, I got my cards for that. They gave me the little card or whatever. And so I had called supposedly my best friend or whatever, and she didn't come, but I called the lady that y'all see right here. I called her. This lady she drove up, she stepped in, she took a picture of my face, and she was smirking in my face. And this lady got in her car and drove off. Then supposedly my whole girl, she came and her boyfriend took me to the hospital. And I took them to court. The 2 girls that jumped me, I took them to court. I didn't fight back. I didn't say anything. Then this girl had the nerve to text me before court. She had the nerve to text me talking about she was sorry and she was going through a lot. Girl, no, you have a record. Your ass went, I sent them to court. You know why I sent them to court? Look at this. I sure did. They set it up. All this pain and suffering. Don't tell me about anything else talking about I'm lying and that's that. My story is exactly what it is. My story is exactly what it is. Hold on. I got more. I was granted for a temporary injunction for those 2 girls. And I never seen them ever again until a couple months ago. Let me tell you something too. A couple months ago, me and my daughter, we was in Publix up the street here, and my daughter said, "Mom," she said, "Is that the girl that did that to you?" And I stood there and I seen her. I should have recorded. But I ain't lying. I stood there and I seen her and I didn't say anything. You know why? Because I believe in heavy karma. Whatever you put out into the universe, you shall receive it tenfold. You shall receive it all back. Trying to get me to have a criminal record. I'm not criminal. I'm not no criminal. Throw the whole family away. They was living off of me. It took me through all this pain, as you can see. You see it. You see it for yourself. How dare somebody get on my YouTube talking about I'm lying? Shut up. Go the other way. Start praying. Don't play with me. Should have never came for me and my kids. All this pain and suffering. Pain, suffering, and grief. This is something, this is something huge. Share my story. Share my story. This is something I saved all my evidence. Had these kids from, then I had a god baby. And I took him to the emergency room. And I took him to the emergency room my whole life. Just like my whole life was a lie. It's like this. When you're in the human sex trafficking ring, you're never free. You're always bounded to those people and the people that they know to monitor you, to watch you, so they'll never get caught. So they have other people to do their dirty work. As you can see for yourself. This come from the courts. This ain't nothing this is public records. That's why I'm showing it. Please, if anybody have a heart, please send me something. Please send me something. I have no water. I have nothing to drink. They wanted me to dry. They wanted me to sit in here and rot and die. But no. I'm vibrant. I'm strong. No. I deserve, and what really kept me going was, I know I had biological family. That's sad and it's sick. You see the name on here. You see it for yourself. I just had to come on here to show people that I'm not delusional or crazy, anything like that. No. You see it for yourself. You see it for yourself. These are my 2 daughters. So when that happened in 2012 with my daughter, they was the cause of it. You know why? Because I was reporting it to the office when that happened. I kept reporting, and they said it. They have it in the report. They said that I was reporting it. That's why they said it was an incident. Nope, it was those people's fault. They caused all this pain and commotion and grief. I was mentally, physically, all this, that, and the third. It's a miracle that I'm still moving and breathing and talking to you guys and sharing my story. My story gonna change and do so much out in the world. You see it. You see it for yourself. You can't say nothing but drop them hearts. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You see it for yourself. All this commotion. Why am I paying child support for a registered sex offender? Then they trying to redo it over. No, y'all ain't finna do this over again. Nope. See you in court, bitches. Throw the whole family away. Public records. Public records. That's why I'm sharing it. I pray that my kids will be safe. They put one of my kids in foster home, then they put the other one with the daddy. What the hell? No longer will this be covered up, because it's way too much. It's out there. It's way too much. It's way too much proof and too much heavy evidence to stage it, to make it seem like I am the cause of it. Then my daughter got bit by a dog. I have that report as well. They didn't even want to give me the report, but I got the report for when my daughter dog was bit. The lady, and then the lady that was out there that was supposed to report it, that works in the office, she's over here now. I know y'all feel sad. I'm sad as fuck too. Seem like it's never ending. Seem like it's never ending. Yes, I'm being punished for speaking the truth. That's what's going on. I'm being punished for speaking the truth. So you see it for yourself. For those who have a heart, if you can send anything to my Cash App, I really, really, really will appreciate you, grace you with gratitude, because I have nothing in here, nothing to eat. I'm so sad, but I just had to get on live to prove my innocence, because I seen the nasty comments, which I have tough skin. I have tough skin, so I'm being punished for speaking the truth. That's what's going on. They want me to suffer a little bit longer for speaking the truth. That's wrong. That's wrong. You see it. You see it for yourself. When I'm speaking, I ain't just speaking just to seem like I'm delusional, I'm crazy. Hell nah. Not when you all this stuff, not when you go through all this stuff, no. Tripping. They made me take parenting classes, drug tests, anger management classes. Dang, boy. You traumatize somebody like that, they'll wake up to the whole truth. Shoot, this God's power across the nation for whoever believe in God and whoever call his name. Look at this. I'm not just coming, I'm not just speaking. Turn the phone like this. It's wrong. I don't see how people can be so evil, but I guess money. They throw the whole family away. They was living off of me and tortured me. They made me do all of this. And I had this a human sex traffic ring. That's just silly and that's just crazy. Because they stole me from my biological family. They kidnapped me. Look at that. I saved all of it. And then had me pay for the classes. Yeah, I had to pay for the damn classes. And you know what's so crazy? Look at this. I had to pay for the classes. They made me pay for the classes, y'all. I had to pay for the classes. There you have it. One more time for the one more time. One more time for the one more time. I know y'all sad, but could y'all please? It's like the world is against me and ain't nobody helping me, bro. Dang, boy, I know I'm going to win, but dang, at least send $5, $10, something. If you have it, if you can, like, oh my God. It's like the world want me to write because I'm speaking the truth. Like, no, I was wrong. Look at all this stuff I've been through, bro. You see it for yourself. Look at here. I'm going to line it up. They lined me up, so I'm going to line it up for you. I'm going to line it up for you. Before I get off this live, when I find this birth certificate, not find it, but y'all see that birth certificate. When y'all go look at it, go look at the live. Here it is, right here. I'm going to line it up. They lined me up. They did me wrong. That shit is sick. They was living off of me. I deserve everything that was taken. And my biological family deserve justice. Justice shall need to be served. This shouldn't go on no longer. I helped them solve my case. This is sad. My body aching. I'm so sad, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm so sad. God's power across the nation, man. I am so sad, bro. I'm gonna line it up before I go, though. All right. I feel so sorrowful and so painful. All right, you see that right there? Put two and two together. Okay, you see that right there? Um, there's so much paperwork. Okay, Social Security. You see it for yourself? Then you go and look at the other stuff. You see that? And then you go look at the other stuff. And then boom bada bam. Like, yeah. Kidnapped from my biological family. I have all my, look at this. And then it's so crazy because look, I have all my daughter's birth certificate and Social Security, right? I can't show y'all their Social Security, but I can show you I can show y'all the address or whatever. It all leads to back to that Lila Jones, my first born daughter. My second born daughter. Can't see that. Oh shit. See it? All their birth certificates. I have all their birth certificates, all their Social Security cards. Telling the truth. Yeah. What a journey. Sad. All for the love of money. Well, if anybody cares, my Cash App is Amber J 1990. It'll be for food, cause I don't know, like I'm just sitting in silence. So sad, bro. Nobody deserves to go through this. I guarantee you, if you went through all of this, would you be able to withstand all of this that you went through? Would you be able to be quiet? I didn't want to die, so I just had to just be quiet and endure all of it. Because remember, I stayed with those people. You see it all for yourself. This ain't no paperwork that I just put together. That don't make sense. Trying to say I'm crazy and delusional. That's just way too much evidence and way too much. Man, I can't wait to meet my biological family. I dream of them. I just want to hug them. If my biological family is watching, y'all reach out. I'm here. I'm alive. I have 3 kids. I need support. I need to feel love. I need to feel, um, yeah, I need to feel love. I need a hug. Nobody deserves to be treated this way. But I just say this is God's power across the nation. Just like Kamaya Mobley's story, but my story has a twist to it. Want to kill me for telling the truth? That's wrong. I have a biological family and they stole something while I'm living in poverty, while they taking me through all this pain and suffering. That don't make sense. That don't make sense at all. Then want to say, oh, she's a loser, she's crazy. Hell nah, they throw the whole family away. I said what I said. Living off of me, and I'm going through all of this? No. So sad, bro. Some people need to hear this story. You see it black and white for yourself. So don't get on here with your negative energy. Take that negative energy and shove it up your ass. Bye. Shove it up and go over there. Because it's people that do care. Don't block the people that do care. Don't block the people that do care. Don't be negative in this type of situation. In this type of journey, bro. I done been through it. They drug me through the mud, bro. Because their whole family was living off of me. Whatever my granddad left me, I am a psychic and I'm a high priestess. There's nothing wrong with that. Because you have bishops, tarets, shamans, you have so much stuff. It's nothing wrong with that. People do all type of weird stuff. I am a high priestess and I'm a psychic. I am evolving and I am accolading to higher and higher. And that's what it is. I solved my own case. Justice for me, justice for my 3 daughters, justice for the man that sexually battered me and my daughter, justice for his son, wife, daughter. She came forth. You can't hide it. It's through the courts. It's out there in the open. And then why she coming up like what? Then your daughter was victimized. Not what? That made me go harder because it's like what? Your daughter came forth. You didn't want your daughter to come forth. You wrong for that. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Because it didn't happen to them. That affect the person. When a person goes through something like that affect them mentally, spiritually. Like that affect them in a major way when somebody go through that. Like, yeah. But I am a true resilient survivor of manipulated, abused, tortured, human sex trafficked from 3 kids, from 3 men. Because if they care, they ain't care. They don't care about me. So guess what? Justice for all of us. For my biological family. Justice for the other women that came forth. Justice. Right is right and wrong is wrong, and you see it for yourself. You see it as clear as day that I'm telling the truth about all this deceit, pain. And if it happened to you, you would do the same thing. I would hope that you would stand up for yourself when you have the opportunity to speak up and to share your story. Share my lives if you have a heart. And again, my cash app is Amber J 1990. Anything will help.